Okay, as promised guys, today Sophia and I are going to be cooking our first Chocho harvest of the summer, and we're going to be cooking it in one of our favorite meals that we love to have, which is our chickpea curry. Now today we're doing it with a bit of a difference, so come and cook with us. Also guys, this is not a cooking channel, so kind of lower your expectations a bit. Got some nighttime cooking.
Meal prep nighttime.
Listen, you got two pots going at the same time. This is why you're the best. No pressure.
Very similar ingredients, and I've got an amazing assistant.
Man, is there anything that smells better than some fried onions and garlic? It's just the basis of any good meal, honestly. So good. What are we making today?
So some steamed spinach from our garden.
Oh.
And my lovely chickpea curry.
Nice. But you've told me that the chickpea curry is having a bit of a twist today.
Oh yes.
A secret ingredient.
A secret ingredient. Once in a lifetime.
I know.
First time since we moved to Mom's Girl, we're cooking with this ingredient.
So yeah, we normally try our best to cook at night after we put the kids to bed. Not that we're tired or anything, but honestly this is such a game changer because it means that in the evenings after school and work we'll at least have something ready for dinner.
That's it.
So we normally make our stews, different vegetable dishes, some stir fry, whatever it is that we can prepare for the week, because honestly it is so busy, and yeah, it's just the only way we can get by with proper cooked meals. So we rely less on the junk food and all the processed stuff that you just put in the oven or the microwave to get some nice home cooked meals that smells and looks amazing. So this is the last remaining tomatoes from our garden we're cooking now, and yeah, sad to see them go. They've been so good this year, but all good things must come to a break. Until next time. And Sophia is making the base for our chickpea curry, which is a staple in the Malcolm household. No meat around here, 100% plant-based.
We've been having lots of lentils. We haven't had chickpea in a little while, so it should be nice. So we're adding the tomatoes. So I always start off with the base onions. I had some spring onions, so I put that in. And a bit of oil, onions, garlic.
That looks really, really rich and nice. Almost looks like you could just eat that by itself.
Probably. A dry curry. What you doing?
I'm just using up some of these greens. And we thought we had enough, but this might be a bit too much. But it normally wilts down anyway, but we can freeze the rest or put it in the fridge. We can steam it at another time. Yeah, this is just the kale and the pak choy, some, what else, some beetroot leaves that we had, and some spinach. So all of the greens. Turn it down and hope for the best. Listen, this is your job, you know.
It's quite nice being behind the camera.
Well, don't get used to it.
The only thing you're really tall.
This is looking nice. So we need to peel the secret ingredient.
Ooh.
Which I never like peeling actually, which is our
Chocho.
Chocho.
You should put some oil on your hand, I think, is what my grandma used to do.
Yeah, I ain't doing none of that. I'm going real commando style. So this is what it looks like, guys. It's full of loads of little crevices, which is quite unusual. And when you're peeling it, it releases a sap that's kind of sticky, but it washes off pretty easily, to be fair. When I peel them, I don't worry about these little grooves, because at the end of the day you can actually eat the skin, so it's all good. I just peel off the majority of it, and then we slice it thinly, and then we can steam it with the rest of the vegetables. Okay, so this is what it looks like inside. This is actually the seed, which normally sprouts when it gets mature enough. This kind of descends and it sprouts from the bottom here, normally in this kind of crack. Is that the right word? But anyway, it's quite young at the moment, so it's not as mature, so this wouldn't actually start to sprout. But yeah, that's what it looks like inside, which is really cool. And it's quite a hard vegetable, so it's like a potato in texture, but it has very little taste, if any. So we're just putting them in the curry at the moment. We've never actually used chochos in curries before.
So we got some sweet potatoes, some normal potatoes, Irish potato, and the
carrots.
Chocho, carrots, yeah. Sweet potato, then we're having chickpeas. So I'm going to add some vegetable broth, so a cube with some water, and that will cook down.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we can add some thyme from our garden, from our herb box.
It looks so good already. So yeah, this is the vegetables that we had, and you can see how it's all wilted. Now there's even more space in the pot, so we'll add a bit more, just so that we can cook as much of it as possible. I mean, these vegetables are high in vitamin A, B, and also loads of iron, so you can't really go wrong. And the kids absolutely love it, which is always a good thing.
And I'm gonna add some peanut butter.
Peanut butter?
Yeah, I saw this recipe and they added peanut butter. I was like, I'm gonna try it.
I'm game.
At the end.
You know I love me some peanut butter,
West
so
African cooking with that peanut butter.
I'm always going.
You love peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
I can add some spinach.
Oh, you've got loads of greens tonight.
Yellow label.
If you guys need any parsley, we can supply you with like any amount. It's literally gone wild out in our herb garden that we made a few months ago. It's definitely been a success. We're going to add this to the curry towards the end because we haven't got any cilantro. So we're going to let this reduce a little bit.
Yeah, you sound professional.
That's as professional as we get. Okay, so Sophia is going to be leaving me in charge to finish cooking the stew. So I've got to add peanut butter, shada beni, and the spinach.
And the lemon.
And the lemon. It's like 4 things.
I could send you the video.
A lot could go wrong with those 4.
Just don't let it burn.
But we're nearing the
really
end.
good.
We're nearing the end. Tell me something, what do you love most about being completely plant-based? Yes, Something like Pierce Morgan or...
Well, I was actually thinking about it earlier. Like, it's like you can just eat a good amount of food and not gain those extra calories. I don't know. Like, it's a lot. So it's not like heavily protein based or fat based. Like, you just know it's because I just think I don't work out with my back issue. That's, you know, prohibited me from being as active as I probably should be. So it like helps me calorie count, like without
calorie count.
No, when I used to run and stuff.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
But then on the flip side, it's ensuring that the kids are getting the right amount. But
balance.
There's protein. Like, I think I think a lot about where's my protein in this meal.
Yeah. But do you know what it is? There's a common misconception that we need so much more protein than we need. And the reality is that if you're getting a balance, you don't need to take your protein, all of it, from one meal. As long as you're getting your daily amount, you know, different types of food groups, it's proven that people are living well, plus your body adapts to it. So coming from a heavily meat diet, for example, can be quite jarring. But we sort of went from meat to fish, then we started cutting out fish, and then dairy, and then we went over to plant-based. So
we progressed to it, so it wasn't just like a drastic
cut. It wasn't, it definitely wasn't. But I mean, it's cheaper on the bills to a degree, it's healthier. I mean, it's nice not cooking meat.
So many different like flavors. So once you season your food well, I don't miss it.
Absolutely.
And only maybe like textures, but then you could add some tofu. You could, you know, fry it crispy. And I think like Instagram, YouTube, there's just so many ideas out there. So I think for me, it's just trying my hardest not to go too processed and you know, eat as close to the natural state as possible. Because I think we cook quite a bit rather than a more like raw, like having a good salad, not just a salad, but.
Yeah, we love we're Caribbean people, man. We love our cooked food.
I love food.
So it's a no-brainer. All of this,
but
like,
makes it, as you said, cheaper on costs to a degree. But you know, especially if you buy in bulk, so you can buy like
a whole bag
beans,
of lentils, or chickpea or whatever. Yeah, absolutely. And I think it really pushes the boundary in the options that you can have, because you know, sometimes you just have meat in every dish, and it's the same dish, but because there's meat in it, you almost just think,
oh yeah, I was thinking,
it's okay. Is that rice?
So you
and
curry
chicken?
it, stew it, fry it, stir fry.
Yeah, so
same to beans or to
exactly.
tofu or.
So your imagination can run wild, and again, the flavors and the things that you try. I mean, remember those stuffed mushrooms we had over the weekend? Somebody made some stuffed mushrooms at a church event. Italian
bread. Well, I've already started researching.
Oh gosh.
I was gonna do it on Sunday, but we didn't. You need breadcrumbs, and you know, the vegan. Well, it's so convenient for vegans now. We can, you know, although we're not vegan, we're plant-based because there's a drastic difference. We have like vegan cheese and all these things that add different flavors. And like seaweed, Naomi absolutely loves nori seaweed.
Oh yeah. Wow. It's just phenomenal.
And then we started making wraps, and with a wrap you can put so many things into it.
Literally anything. And it just tastes amazing.
Because I guess just research. Because we sometimes get a little bit, like we feel stuck in a little bit. Like the other day with like lunches for the girls.
Yeah.
And then I just went on YouTube, and there's so many people on there. But I think for us, the decision was also spiritually led by being, you know, treating our bodies as a temple of God.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that the Holy Spirit has definitely helped us, like, to control my appetite.
Yeah, because we
just had to talk about that earlier.
That is your love language for sure. Food. Oh my word. But you're right. I mean, who wants, like, it's crazy because they're talking about banning smoking for certain age groups now, to the point where eventually no one will be able to buy cigarettes. And then you kind of think to yourself, imagine if they were to do the same with alcohol, because again, it's got such a detrimental effect. And we've got to look after our bodies because ultimately we're going to pay for it, right?
Yeah.
One way or another. So yeah, we try to eat healthily. Does mean that you got to learn to cook. Talking to myself, still learning.
You're so good at cooking. Hey, you were supposed to be doing this, you know.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. Just, yeah, stir it just like that. And then add the peanut butter. You're doing great. I'll just have a sip.
Doing great. Good, let me know how much you had. Yeah, I didn't quite follow the measurements.
Just put a dollop in there. Put another one for good measure. Oh, you've lost the Scotch bonnet pepper again. Oh. I keep telling Sophia, be careful with this pepper because Abby is not going to be happy.
Oh no, I can't. I literally can't find it.
Oh, great. It's another Scotch bonnet pepper loss. Right.
And it's blended in with all the colours.
It's all yellow as well.
Oh my goodness gracious.
You better not pop it or else that thing's going to be like fire.
Yeah, sometimes you just leave it. Oh, there it is.
Yay! Please take it out.
But no!
You're going to lose it again. It's going to pop.
No.
Gosh. This woman loves to tempt fate.
I love a Scotch bonnet pepper.
And then we're nearly finished. Doing a good job.
Oh, but we got the lemon and thing.
Oh.
So that might change.
Okay, like the good chef that Sophia is.
I'm taking out the Scotch bonnet.
Thank you. And she's adding the last couple of ingredients, which are lemon juice. That actually smells nice.
Yeah, let's see. That acidity might just balance it out.
And some
You're coming in right away.
Just put it in. I need to go to bed. Kids will be up in a minute.
Oh, they will. Oh, but we didn't have the Chocho.
Yes, let me know how that Chocho tastes. Because there's a lot of labor went into growing this thing.
Mmm!
Good?
It's nice!
Thanks for cooking with us, guys. I hope you enjoy this recipe that we've shared. Even though, did we actually share the recipe?
No!
This is not a cooking channel.
I can share the recipe of the curry.
Yeah, this is not a cooking channel.
I don't remember the guy's name, but he's quite good.
Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to enjoy this dish, that's for sure. Thanks for sticking around till the end, and we hope to see you again soon. Good night.
Good night.
And God bless.
Happy cooking.